I was just a babe of one, my sister was 13. She was holding me in her arms as she walked, and suddenly she got a phone call. It must have been an important call, 'cause she kind of forgot about me. She talked and I wiggled and fell on the floor. She had to cut off her conversation. I just wouldn't stop crying, but my head on the floor, it changed me completely. I got older, I turned into a whore. So don't drop the baby, she'll turn out like me. I've had hundreds of boyfriends and I don't know their names. Can't hold a job and I'm late on my rent. So don't drop the baby, she'll turn out like me.
Hello, my name is Molly Mockingbird. I'm an aspiring actress. I moved here from a really small town. Ever since I came to the big city, I've been taking a lot of acting classes, going on auditions. I work as a waitress part-time. Usually when I show more cleavage, I get bigger tips. Anyway, I think I'm gonna share my day with you here. The director said I should just talk to the camera as if nobody's here, so I guess I can talk to you, but you can't talk to me. Hello, hello. I can't hear you. The director said that I can do anything I want, so he's in for quite the surprise. I'm going to be singing and dancing and doing a whole lot more to entertain you guys today. The director said that we're going to get to do a bikini car chase scene, and apparently that's never ever been done before. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and show you guys some of my antiques. First, I've got the amputee Barbie. As you can see, she's very valuable. I've never seen anyone like this before. She actually is worth $25,000. The guy I met, he was asking for $2,000. But I talked him down to $100. Well, actually, I slept with him. I mean, how could I say no? I saved like $1,900. They started making amputee Barbie after they let women into the army and their legs started getting blown off with like grenades and stuff. I don't really understand war. I mean, why do we have wars? People get hurt in wars. Anyway, I think I might take her on Antiques Roadshow, actually. Unless any of you guys want to buy her. If anybody's interested, just let me know. I sure think it would be fun to be on Antiques Roadshow. I mean, hopefully they'd let me wear my bikini. But I don't think they would. Anyways, I'm out of coffee.
An important call, 'cause she kind of forgot about me. She talked and I wiggled and fell on the floor. She had to cut off her conversation. I just wouldn't stop crying, but my head on the floor, it changed me completely. I got older, I turned into a whore. So don't drop the baby, she'll turn out like me. I've had hundreds of boyfriends and I don't know their names. Can't hold a job and I'm late on my rent. So don't drop the baby, she'll turn out like me.
I'm so excited for all the money I'm gonna make off of my antiques. I wanna buy a car. Definitely wanna quit my job. I'm kind of on thin ice there anyway. To be completely honest, I'm not really the best waitress. I make a lot of mistakes. I have a hard time remembering pretty much anything. I mean, I've been working there for a year and I actually don't even know how much our main menu items cost. But that's okay, because just like I said, I show off some cleavage and boom, I get a tip no matter what. When I get all my money from my antiques, I want to fly to NYC and take classes on acting and become really, really, really great like Meryl Streep. I love her in Devil Wears Prada. That's probably my favorite movie. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of tired of being poor, drinking instant coffee. This is my genuine Elvis car bracelet. These are actually worth $50,000. The guy I got it from wanted $3,000, but once again, I was able to get a pretty good deal. I got it for $50. I mean, yeah, I had to have sex with him again, but I mean, you would do the same thing, right? I actually really love watching old Elvis movies. I'm a huge, huge fan. Well, I mean, I guess there is no new Elvis movies, so me saying that they're old doesn't really make any sense. But speaking of new movies, I actually saw the new Star Wars movie. I saw it in 3D. It was okay. I heard that they were going to start making porn in 3D, but I haven't really seen that yet, and I don't really know how they would make it work. Anyways, this is my genuine Elvisio vase. Again, worth $50,000. Got it for $50 from the same guy. And yeah, I did have to have sex with him again. But I mean, think of what a great deal I got. I'm gonna make over $100,000 profit. Here, I'll take some pictures just to show you. See that? Here we come, Antiques Roadshow. I'm just waiting to hear back from my agent. She's got news for me about 3 different gigs that I auditioned for. The first one is with this movie star. He's a big star. I can't remember his name. He's an English guy with normal ears. Anyway, there's a bikini pool scene in that, so I'm pretty excited. The second one is a music video, and it involves me dancing in a bikini. Yeah. The third one, I'm not really sure what that is. My agent doesn't know yet. It's kind of a top secret, but I can't wait to find out. It's gonna be nice to get paid for once. I'm so used to doing student films for free. I can't wait to spend all that money. You know who I want to be like? Pamela Anderson. She proved to me that you can totally make a living just wearing your bikini. I mean, she did it herself and she's a megastar. My mom doesn't want me to be an actress. She didn't actually even want me to leave home. She just wanted me to stay home and become a hairdresser, but that's only because she's a hairdresser too. She actually said that I had no chance because I didn't even know how to make KD, which was true, but I've learned how to do it since then. I know how to do it. Speaking of which, I'm actually kind of hungry. Are you guys hungry? Do you want some KD? I'm thinking of making some for lunch. Okay, well, do you want to watch me? It is a new skill I have. I just learned how to do it, so why don't you watch? Okay, I'll show you how to do it. I used to actually measure how much water I put into the pot, but then I thought about it, and you just dump the water out anyway, so what does it really matter? So yeah, now I don't really measure it. Just waiting for it to boil. Now I just gotta wait for the water to boil. I can't wait for these antiques to change my life. With the money that I make from these, I'm gonna go to the city and take acting classes. I think about it all the time. It's gonna make such a big difference in my life. Maybe I'd even get to be in a movie with Brad Pitt. You know, I would even do a love scene if they asked me to. Make Angelina jealous, get some extra publicity. That would be perfect. I guess I should probably go see if the water's boiling. Sometimes I stir the water. You don't really have to, but I feel like it helps. The old classic favorites. I'm so excited. I love KD. It's probably my favorite food, aside from maybe popcorn. It always takes me so long to open these boxes. It says press in right there, but every time I do it, I feel like I'm gonna break a nail. Might as well just rip it up, I guess. Perfect. Sometimes I have to use my teeth. But it works. You don't add the cheese powder right away. Trust me, I've made that mistake. Now you don't have to stir it the whole time. You just gotta stir it a little bit so that the noodles don't stick to the bottom. Usually when I make KD, all I can think about the whole time is how delicious it's gonna taste. But this time I'm mostly just thinking about that acting gig with the English guy. If I get that movie, it'll be my first paid gig. Alright, well, has to cook for 6 or 7 minutes, so guess I should just entertain you guys for a while. What should I say? What should I say? Oh, I know. I'll tell you about my book. I've been working on a book, and it's kind of like a diary, but I just write down like my thoughts and my observations on lots of different things, really, like science, nature. Like, for one thing, I've been kind of wondering lately, where have all the honeybees gone? I mean, everybody always asks that, like, where are all the honeybees? But I think I actually have the answer. Any snow cone stand. Anytime I go to the beach or to the PNE, all I see is bees flocking towards everybody's popsicles. I don't know why the scientists are so confused. They should just melt some ice cream on a hot day and they'll appear in the thousands. I don't know. Do you think that if I had dreadlocks, people would find it strange that I don't wear deodorant? I mean, I kind of thought that maybe if I could look a little bit more homeless, then I could smell a little bit more homeless, and people would judge me less. Well, I did think that, until this one day a few months ago when I decided to stuff my coat pockets full of used kitty litter and walk straight through a crowded Walmart. Then I kind of realized it wasn't true. Oh, look at that. Time to check the KD. Looks like it's finally ready. I used to actually measure how much milk and margarine I put inside the KD, but now I don't really think it matters that much. I like lots and lots and lots of margarine. Now for the best part. I would probably put about 10 packets of cheese on these if I could, but my agent says I should probably try to lose 5 pounds, or else I might not get into that music video. I always make such a mess in my kitchen. That's why I don't have a roommate anymore. I actually used to have a cat too, but he got tired of my mess. Smells so good. Can't wait. Oh, almost forgot a fork. Well, I mean, I guess you guys just gonna watch me eat. Kind of boring, but whatever. Not really sure how I can make this interesting. You guys ever seen somebody eat KD with 2 hands? I just do it like this. Toss it up kind of like a salad. And then you just take a huge spoonful like that. Just like that. Perfect. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a picture for Facebook. Did you guys want some of this? See? These are definitely going to get me some hits on Instagram. I don't really know if I can eat very much more of this. Man, I'm so full. I don't think I can finish. Well, I could go for some hot coffee, so I'm just gonna heat this up. Perfect. Nothing better than instant coffee.
When I was just a babe of one, my sister was 13. She was holding me in her arms as she walked, and suddenly she got a phone call. It must have been an important call, 'cause she kind of forgot about me. She talked and I wiggled and fell on the floor. She had to cut off her conversation. I just wouldn't stop crying, but my head on the floor, it changed me completely. I got older, I turned into a whore. So don't drop the baby, she'll turn out like me. I've had hundreds of boyfriends and I don't know their names. Can't hold a job and I'm late on my rent. So don't drop the baby, she'll turn out like me.